Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we are doing shish kebab pizza. What? You heard me right. Shish kebab pizza. But Heather, how are you going to put pizza on shish kebabs? Well, I'm sure glad you asked, because I don't know. I've literally never done this before. I saw this recipe on Taste of Home's website, and you guys, being the pizza lovers that we are and the Pampered Chef air fryer lover that I am, I was like, this sounds like something that needs to happen ASAP. We made a special trip to Walmart just to get refrigerated pizza crust. So we're pretty committed to this working. However, the original recipe is that for a oven, not a rotating rotisserie. So this may or may not go south really, really fast, but it may also be the most amazing thing ever. But I am ready to try it out and figure out if this is amazing or if we need to like put it in the oven. We'll make sure that there's enough to do both in case the one flops, but I'm crossing my fingers that this is gonna be amazing. So are you ready for this adventure? I know I am, because I can hardly contain my excitement. I love adventuring with new things, and this is just gonna be it's just gonna be either really bad or really good. So let's get started. All right, you guys, well, if you have a Deluxe Air Fryer, you are gonna need the skewer set, which is this right here. To install the little skewer holder on, you just have to fix the little clips to the skewer, and then we're gonna put the skewers on like this once they are full, but we'll wait until they're full to put them on. This recipe is super easy. We're just gonna take our favorite ingredients for pizza and put them on the skewers. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get a tomato on my skewer, and then I'm gonna get sausage and a pepperoni, a piece of mushroom, which I absolutely love mushrooms, some onion, and it didn't really say how much of each on, but we're just gonna put a little bit and call it good. And then maybe another piece of sausage so that we can have plenty of sausage on there. And then maybe another piece of pepperoni. Yeah, and we'll squish it all together. I feel like I need another onion up here at the top. Ooh. Okay, remember that for next time. Okay, and then I'm just gonna set it over there. Now I'm gonna repeat this process with all of my skewers. Now the Pampered Chef accessory only has 8 skewers, so just remember that as you plan your meal. This is gonna be a treat for us tonight as we watch the finale of Stranger Things. I know I'm a couple days late, but we've had so much going on with the holiday weekend and all of the other stuff, so I'm super excited about watching, and this is going to be our treat while we watch that. Okay, those are all done. So let me just set these aside so that they can get out of our way. And they look absolutely beautiful. And now we're going to deal with the pizza dough. Okay, here's our pop can pizza crust, or refrigerated pizza crust, or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna spread it out on a well-floured surface, or in my case, I have my pastry mat, which requires no extra flour, which I absolutely love. I invested in one, I think 2 years ago, and I am kicking myself that I did not do it sooner. It makes bread making so much easier, and especially sourdough that tends to stick a lot. This mat is amazing. And as you can see, it did not pop open, which is wonderful because I didn't jump, which maybe is good for comedy, but it's very startling. I lose years of my life when it pops on me and I'm not aware. So here we go. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna stretch it out a little bit, just so that we have kind of even amounts, although it's not gonna matter really. We're gonna find the middle. We're gonna make one cut. If you are using your pastry mat, You're gonna make light little incisions. Don't push hard, you'll cut through your pastry mat. It is not, I mean, just be careful. I'm being very careful. And then I'm gonna cut these in half again. Cut them in half again, which then gives you 8 even pieces. Now, the original recipe said 10 pieces, so these probably are a little bit thick, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so now, according to the directions, we're gonna take our skewer. So, she says to poke it in the bottom here, and then we are going to wrap it around, wrap it around our skewer like this. And then we're gonna seal it to itself like this. Actually, that worked out pretty good. Now we're gonna install it right onto the Pampered Chef skewer holder. I forget what it's called, but it's a skewer holder. So we're gonna put in the tall side first and then wrap it around and check it out. Our first skewer is done. And then we're gonna do the next one. So again, we are going to poke it like so. And then we're gonna do some wrappy wrap all around our food here. And then we're gonna press it together to seal. That's really quite easy. Now, I didn't mention it earlier, but I feel like I need to mention it now. When you pick your ingredients to go on your skewers, they need to be pre-baked. So your meats need to be already cured, already cooked. So you could do chicken and other stuff on here, but it really does need to be already cooked chicken, because the uncooked chicken will probably create a little too much moisture for the pastry, and then neither will cook. So maybe just be careful when you pick your ingredients. Okay, problem. I'm gonna only be able to cook 4 at a time because they will hit each other. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 4. Otherwise, they're gonna hit each other and they'll just kind of be a mass, which is no big deal. I can get these in while I wrap the other ones because they're only gonna take about 10 minutes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna install it into our machine. Like I mentioned before, if you're not using a Pampered Chef machine, you can do these in your oven. And in your oven, you're gonna do 400 for, I think, 10 minutes, but the directions will be in the info of this video, or you can always find them at adventuresinEverydayCooking.com. All right, so we're going to nestle this right into the rotisserie arm area. We're going to shut it and we're going to turn it to rotisserie for 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set it for 12, and then about the 10-minute mark, I will check it. So here we go. All right, and while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my skewers all pizzaed up. Also, while these are cooking, you're gonna want to heat up some marinara and get your shredded cheese ready. You're gonna need some shredded mozzarella because right now they're just kind of bread and topping skewers, but they will be pizza skewers before the day is out. All right, with those ready and these cooking, I will be back when these all come out of the air fryer, or if God forbid, something horrible happens and I have to explain. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, say a prayer. I'll be back. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and I just peeked and oh my gosh, look at those beauties. Can you even believe that right there? Oh my word. Okay, now it is important, since I have another set to do, that I get these off of the skewers and I sprinkle with cheese right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these off. So we pinch and twist, and look at that. And I'm just gonna set them right on my tray here. Pinch and twist, and if they stick to the bottom just a little bit, nope, they were fine. Oh my goodness. I am thrilled that these have worked. Okay, now before I load them up again, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle them so that that cheese can melt. Because these guys are hot, hot, hot. All right, we're gonna let those sit there for just a moment while we get the other guys into the air fryer. And in these ones are gonna go for 10 minutes. And I'll be back when these are out and they're ready to serve. Okay, you guys, welcome back. Oh my goodness. And just check these out. They look fantastic. I can hardly believe it. I honestly thought this was gonna be a fail, but I thought it was worth the try because I hadn't done any fail videos in a while. So I am super impressed that this actually worked. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste one because I don't know what it tastes like yet. This is the one that has been cooling for 10 minutes. These guys just came out and they are piping hot. So I'm gonna take some of my marinara and I'm gonna spoon it over the top, and then here we go, bon appetit. It tastes like pizza. It is so good. Okay, let me tell you what, that's good. That was so good, and it was so easy that I will 100% do this again. In fact, when my nephews come back over in a couple of weeks, I may have to set them up with a station of putting their own things on skewers and then wrapping them, and then they can eat them themselves, because that is so much fun. And it's good. It tastes like pizza, and it's gonna be easy for me to eat while watching. I'm pointing at my couch right now. I can see it from here. While watching the season finale of Stranger Things. I know it's not Eggo waffles, but pizza will have to do. All right, you guys. Well, I'm fascinated that this has worked. I know I already said that, but it blows my mind when recipes work that I think won't, especially since I was turning it in the rotisserie function. Now, I knew the recipe would work, you know, laying in the oven like everybody else makes them, but I had no idea if that rotation function would just pull that dough right off. I'm happy to report that didn't happen. And we have these beautiful pizza shish kebabs. Yes, so exciting. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure. So if you find one and you're like, I don't know if that's gonna work, ask me. Ask me if I have tried it or if I'd be willing to try it, because I'm willing to fail for you just so that you don't have to. But if you're gonna try this, let me know in the comments and let me know what your favorite pizza toppings are, because I'm thinking we gotta mix this up a little and figure out how to make these like chicken Alfredo pizza skewers. Yes, it's gonna happen. That's probably gonna be the next one. And I'm gonna have fun doing it, especially since I have ingredients and Alfredo in my cupboard. So, I mean, like, it's gonna happen again. But maybe not this week, because pizza too many times a week, especially when we adventure so much in this house, I mean, it'll happen. Well, who am I kidding? It's pizza. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for me. We will see you on the next adventure. Bye.